And that was a good idea because Logi is going to be popped by the Brad. Logi goes down. Bradley's probably realizing there's a lot of infantry nearby. And hold on a second. IED bike coming in right behind the Brad. Slams himself into the rear of the Bradley. And there it goes. Huge play by Insurgent IED crews.
Enemy Bradley destroyed there, hit with IEDs.
Enemy Bradley absolutely deleted. Just a couple tracks remaining. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game squad from the top down. And in this one, we have the Insurgents up against the US Army on Fallujah. This is Fallujah RAS v2, and honestly, probably my favorite matchup. I love it when it's conventional against unconventional in super urban places like Fallujah, like the new Al Basra. It just makes for a lot of fun and unique firefights. On this round, we're going to be on board with the Insurgents and their irregular battle group. They have a lot of lightly armed or unarmored transports, some motorbikes, a BRDM, an MTLB, a couple BMP-1s, and a T-62. With all this mobility, the Insurgents can be absolutely deadly on the streets of Fallujah, but they can also turn into ticket pinatas. Now, we're also going to be on board with the US and their first ID. Yeah, we actually do swap comms halfway through the match. And the first ID is also pretty mobile, has a few MAT Vs, a couple transports and Logis, one of the strikers with the 50 cal, as well as a Bradley and an Abrams. A lot more higher quality vehicles, but it's Fallujah and really anything can happen when you get these two teams fighting each other. This round also has some of my favorite POIs to fight over. I love Factory, Green Zone is super fun, and there's always the opportunity that one team starts to steamroll and then you can fight over Market, which is just super fun for CQB. But that's enough of that, no more spoilers. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and enjoy the show. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. But that's it for me. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, the rollout has begun. And the Insurgents are headed out towards Fallujah, trying to, I was going to say try to take back the city, but this is not invasion. This is RAS. They are trying to fight over the city. We see a lot of movement marks towards Blue Mosque.
I need a squad to break off and back cap, please.
Ascari outskirts, couple squads ran straight past it and no back cap, so this might be a disaster here. One squad now saying they will, which is good, but a lot of troops headed right down Main Street here. The caps are pretty good for the Americans down on the southeast side. You can see 4 of them really. So we'll have to see. Mosque is always a fun place to fight over, not just the mosque itself, but across the street in the market and the apartments out west. But it is not really going to be in play. We'll have to see how the Insurgents adjust. Red 6 now rolling right down the road, and Insurgents are in the mosque right in front of them. I think they're trying to rush towards the mosque too, and they get stuck up right in the middle. Infantry dismounting. They're saying, you know what? I don't think we're going to be able to get this Vic unstuck. Infantry, if they can get into the mosque, they can have a real play for it here. And I think that's a Matt V. And it is Matt V running right into Insurgents.
If anybody can see any armor mark, yeah.
They flipped something. Oh, the black Humvee, the black painted Humvee managed to flip itself, and the Matt V says thank you very much, and oh, mines were being laid. And it doesn't matter, tandem into the back of the Matt V. Great shots by the Insurgents. They trade vehicles. And I think that Dishka Techie, but 50 cal Techie runs right through and knocks out the transport. Doesn't quite matter though, because the infantry have already dismounted. And we can see Americans in red here. They are all over Blue Mosque. Romka knocks out the Ville.
IEDs moving around your squad too. If you see something, call it out, please. We'll boom it up.
And we have a proper firefight here on Mosque. McLaren, Busters, Ducky, hey, nearly got me. But the all those @ signs made me take another look at what that that name really was here. So Insurgents, in a proper firefight here, they'll have some vehicle support in a second. I want to take a look at the map. Ascari outskirts is capped. They have to move on to market.
Green zone here.
And green zone already set up by the Americans. See command for the Insurgents calling out the middle cap as green zone. Insurgent tumbles off the roof.
Squad 5. Green
Good
zone
shots
hot,
with that machine gun here.
Not a terrible place to put a hab up.
Let's see, he actually knocked out someone, but no, maybe just tagged the outsides of that truck.
That
BMP is now hit. Salt and Sauerkraut getting hit by the Carl Gustav. Loves to split.
Yeah, we're getting shot by AT from inside.
All right.
Yep.
BMP hit by American anti-tank. And he finally goes down to a good coax.
It's not going to be a middle cap, it's going to be a southern layer here, so we can start pushing south.
Holding strong on that coax, but Americans, I don't see them having any type of rally. So it's going to be just a slow burn. But I don't know, if they're able to get their SL up, they might be able to still hold this and cause some damage.
Drive down this road here?
265 tickets for the Insurgents, 256 for the Americans. BMP.
Our third caps. Fourth cap will be green zone, so if we can get something set up there.
Getting repped, and now the coax also knocks out Sob Bongs. And dedicated up at the top with the machine gun, still holding strong. So we just have 3. Medic, Bullseye trying to pick up one of his buddies. As dedicated goes down. Ooh, Arabian Steel. Okay, I don't. Who's playing right now? What are you guys doing? How do you name yourselves these things? 263 tickets for the Insurgents. We're gonna swap on over real quick because the 50 cal techie runs right into a transport and knocks it out. Slump Rat goes down. Bodie McBoatvase and Alpha Chad. Alpha Chad living up to his name here. Blows up a transport and green. Oh, and does a little kickflip to celebrate. Infantry dismounts.
Yeah, is
he actually got shot.
Or is it just
I think from the green zone
like
crew? You can see.
You know.
Is it Absy?
Yeah.
Knocks him out with another good GL. So Insurgents do take out another transport, but they lose the 50 cal techie. And let's take another look.
I just brought the sludgy.
Arabian
Roger.
Tries to take a shot at the Matt V of Sad Potato. Does land, but unlike that earlier one, no tandem, so no insta-pop. There you go, another one. Oh, that actually did sound a little bit like a tandem. On fire.
Roger.
Sad Potato has to dismount. Lone Wolf, what are you doing? Need to dismount. That Matt V is going to pop. Americans, they do lose another Matt V, but fantastic squad work. They're coming to the rescue of, is it Red 8, who was here earlier, and Arabian does go down, good 50 cal.
Yeah, if you see the Bradley.
Mr. Sleaze King
try to mark it.
Does knock out Bullseye, who was the medic earlier, trying to get up his buddies.
Like
but Americans, they're coming through and knocking out green zone here. If you look on the map, it's not necessarily in play, but if the Americans have this, here's the capture area. You have Market straight ahead of us, just a few blocks away. That is the second point. Third point, we can see Stalker Misha is actually already there, and green zone is about to be secured. Oh my goodness. No, the Americans haven't even captured their second point yet. Look at this. Nobody on training camp, and they only have cemetery. Unbelievable. We're going to go down towards the Bradley fight real quick. Bradley rolling up the road. Ran right into an insurgent squad. And you can see we got RPGs. I think he's trying to get some ammo here, dropping the ammo, making sure his squad has ammo and build. And that was a good idea because Logi is going to be popped by the Brad. Logi goes down. Bradley's probably realizing there's a lot of infantry nearby. And hold on a second. IED bike coming in right behind the Brad. Slams himself into the rear of the Bradley. And there it goes. Huge play by Insurgent IED crews.
Enemy Bradley destroyed there, hit with IEDs.
Enemy Bradley absolutely deleted. Just a couple tracks remaining.
We could build a hab, but I don't know where.
Fantastic work by the Insurgents.
It's got to be in the open, man.
Oh my goodness.
Push up the...
Incredible.
I see where you put that radio down now. I would just get it down somewhere. We have to remove it later.
So the Bradley erased from the face of Fallujah as the Insurgents, although they're a little out of position because we can see Red 1 coming into the rescue of, it was Red 6 rather that started that fight, but they're not going to have any advantage immediately because training camp is still being secured right now. Then Americans have to get Al-Qadra and then they can capture Green Zone. The one benefit here is Red 1, Red 6, they can fold into Factory with Green Zone being, it's going to be a bit tough to actually take from, if you're the Insurgents. We can see Insurgents have to fight across the lowlands surrounding Green Zone. Americans have the high ground here and already securing Factory. We can see right in front of us, Lorax and SBD about to lead the way. But 234 tickets for the Insurgents, 226 for the Americans, and now the BMP. Is that a... Hold on a second. Where did... Do I have to do some admin now? Mr. Soda? Oh, I think he, his crew dismounted. They're swapping over.
Guys, they haven't capped Green Zone yet.
Interesting. Squad leader.
Green Zone, we might be able to get it for them.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Squad 4, how's Green Zone looking down there?
Is it one man?
There's a bit. They're on the roofs.
There we go.
Roger.
I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be up there anymore either.
Don't make me do it. He's swapping. Don't make me do it. Get yourself a second crewman or I'm gonna kick you from the game. 2 crewmen in this vehicle.
I'm taking it. I have to go in a few minutes, but I'm a crewman now.
Yeah. Just stay crewman. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, there you go. Who says I don't admin? Oh man. If you're gonna take it, you gotta play by the rules. 250 tickets, 244 now with market secure, factory secured. BMP now has free reign to push Green Zone with his crew. Training camp, Red 7. Oh, and they're only 2 man, so it's gonna take a while. So Al-Qadra, give it another minute or two, will be secured. So BMP, they have, let's see if they have any AT. Nothing really. Red 1 and Red 6 still stuck.
Yeah.
Up in the middle of nowhere.
Good to have one. We can build another one.
BMP. Yeah, you need to loop it into the compound itself. And so with the BMP, you got a lot of infantry on the inside. And you need to loop it. If you put a fragmentation round almost where this window is, so you loop it and hit that rear structure. Well, that one just field goaled. Went right over Green Zone. 245 tickets, 242. And the Americans, I think, are actually going to take the lead here shortly. With a couple caps, we'll give them 40 points, 20 points, or 20 tickets a cap. But Scavvy, McLootface, and Legend 21 now coming in, and this two-man infantry buddy team, it can do a lot of damage. Never mind, they can't. Immediately deleted by an entire firing squad. Yeah, that oh, that is too funny. Drags his buddy back. Well, you got to give the Insurgents credit. They're holding strong, and McLaren and Porsche 911 GT3 RS, they might be able to flank back around if they got marks on it. There are a couple helmet marks. They should see the machine gun earlier, but Insurgents are going to push it now. Arabian coming around the corner. Legend is up. Scavvy McLootface picks his buddy up. And good shots. Bodie McBoatface against Scavvy McLootface. Good shots, especially with that kind of run and gun here. Legend 21 without any stamina. Able to use his saw. Pretty good effect here. Knocks out Alexander, but nice little ragdoll here. Bodie knocks out Scavvy, and there you go. All clear. And we are back in. Oh, and hold on a second. B&P.
A little bit closer to that.
Ammo racked.
Maybe down here near one move.
By the Americans. Want to see who the loves out here with the Carl Gustav, and he takes a shot into Kokol. What is going on with people? I think Kokol had swapped into, yeah, Sauerkraut. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Blue 11 comes out with the T62. His second crewman, for some reason, was actually in the MG, the open top MG. He gets shot out. Sauerkraut runs, he dismounts for some reason, and now the T62 is abandoned. Insurgents, they seem to be fumbling at every single chance they get. T62 now lays abandoned at Blue Mosque with Americans all around, and that will just eventually be chipped away, especially when they don't see it moving or firing. There's also BMP4. Oh my goodness, this is so chaotic. Insurgents just defecting left and right.
Squad 11, what are you doing with the tank? What the fuck?
Command now finally realizing what's going on. Striker coming around the backside, knocks out the BRDM by Yuri. Yuri had been up there for the past 5 or so minutes.
Yeah,
was trying to take some pot shots like, on Green Mosque. Or not Green Mosque, Green Zone. Combined Green, Blue Mosque and Green Zone.
Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello, any command squad or something?
And we're getting another IED. Just saw it out of the
yeah, but like, what the fuck is
corner of the map.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, like,
How am I supposed
that's
to know?
probably.
You want an admin if you got a complaint.
Is artillery fire accurate?
IED bike.
Yeah, Rom.
And he should have either heard the Striker, maybe the Abrams, but the IED crew loaded the bike up. And a huge flanker on the south side, and a huge jump too, getting some huge air. And Abrams just over the berm and around the corner.
Yeah.
Now you got to be careful because the Striker is right behind him.
Tank audible on the main road south of factory.
You hear command calling that tank audible. And here comes the bike. The Striker, can he save his bike? Ziggin and zaggin. Huge plays by the Striker. Knocks out the BRDM and saves his tank from an IED bike.
We tried to IED the tank there. I don't know if it's destroyed or not. Someone can lay eyes on it.
It did not work. Not even close.
Roger.
Abrams doesn't even realize how many beers he needs to buy Red 4 here. Abrams, but I don't know what they're doing. Abrams rolling right down Main Street and says hello to an AA truck, but he is way deep into enemy territory. We'll pop this AA Vic. Command remote weapon system knocking out the last bit of the truck, and it pops, but they take an RPG off the left side and hit the barrel. And it gets tracked now. Abrams absolutely fumbling too. No reason for them to be this far up, and what a shot! That was an anti-tank rifle grenade into the engine.
Yeah, we got no time because Squad 11 put it in the shit hole. So we can.
Insurgents fighting amongst themselves because they've lost the T-62 in the middle of the city. No crewmen to help ambush, and now maybe the IED factory.
It's annoying as fuck.
That was causing havoc earlier. Well, now that they have a tracked Abrams, might be absolutely perfect here. Here's some rockets going over overhead, but Insurgents now rearming off the hab. And, oh, an IED drone right above. And they're going in for the kill here. RPG again, but doesn't matter. IED drone. Oh! I think they actually shot it, but it doesn't matter because the IEDs are still on the tank. Drone deletes the Abrams.
Yeah, guys.
Just a few panels and a body left.
Northwest of Market, guys.
There you go. Just a smoking wreckage
so watch out.
of the American-made tank.
A lot of guys.
Great job by the Insurgents. Huge misplay by the Americans.
Copy. Fall, can you
And that's going to get the Insurgents a little bit back in the game. They are down now by 60 tickets.
transport my squad.
The Americans have a huge presence right in the middle of everything.
I'm solo on Vic. The gunner left.
Red 1 and 6 right below us, and I'm hoping they push out towards factory a little bit, but they are getting sucked into a fight over market.
Radio down.
And that is because, yep, just as you heard, Command, they're digging it down because the Insurgents or the Americans are sniffing around.
Heavy mortar barrage is up. If you want to already green zone, I attack Masonic quick, fast, in a hurry.
You got 3 Insurgents digging this radio down. Can Vanka Hector get eyes on it quick enough? Easy turns around and does see Vanka, but thankfully,
guys on factory though, that means they're going to be coming from your northeast now if they push down that way.
Really good comms by Easy C here, saving the radio just as he gets clapped by the Americans. Vanka does go down for some good shots by, I believe, Warframe or the Poison. But if anything, they've saved the 20 tickets, and although they do have the map position and map control
zone, I can already it if we're ready for a push on it.
For the initial rollout, they've lost it. Now the Americans, they are pinching the Insurgents, 168 tickets to 225. Insurgents can definitely win this. They just need to stage an attack on Green Zone, and it doesn't look like they're doing that at all. Red 6 and Red 1. Once again, Red 6 was the unit that pushed Blue Mosque from the beginning. Red 1 were their reinforcements rolling in with those Mad Vs, and they have come to the rescue.
2, 3, 3, probably.
And really good work by the Americans here. And you know what? We're going to... Oh my goodness, fantastic grenade. And followed up by the M249 laying into it. Just huge ambush. I mean, this almost looks
map already coming down on green zone here.
close to like professional. You got the machine gun on one side, the assaulting team on the other side. And another GL into factory. ROC taking some fragmentations as well, but Mori goes down. And we're going to do this real quick, guys. I rarely do this, but we're swapping teams because I want to hear comms.
Push out and secure all objective areas.
If it lets me do it, here we go. And I would be shocked if there's no comms right now. So now Insurgents are red, Americans are blue. But this team has been doing so well, I gotta know if there's comms. Insurgents.
Yeah, infantry marks coming out of that construction site.
Vaughn and Brax attacking now blue 6 and blue 1. Tossing a nade around the corner and Jean-Mer. Oh my goodness, fantastic attack by Vaughn. We're getting fragged, he says. About to get rushed there with an M16. Jaeger goes down, and that's a 3-piece from Vaughn. Man, curse of the commentator, swap to the Americans, and they get absolutely steamrolled. Another good throw by the Insurgents, but a little off the mark. Radio being dug down. Loves and Potato. They have found that Insurgent radio, and that is, well, I was going to say the only radio and spawn for the Insurgents, but they do have one north of Green Zone. Yuri, he rolls right through his own fob being overrun and says, you know what, no thank you. Sad Potato goes down for some good shots by the Insurgents on Factory itself. And the radio is on bleed, so the Insurgents, well, 212 tickets for the Americans, 144 for the Insurgents, and surprisingly, the Insurgents, Bodie McBoatface, Vaughn, they've been able to knock out quite a few infantry, and what a timing! Thunder 12, Thunder 12 gets marksman.
Squad 6.
Oh, there you go. That is peak M110 gameplay here. Vault's unable to hit anything close.
We're getting hit pretty hard right here.
Because of that optic, and then gets clapped from behind. Vaughn knocks out the marksman here. Bodie still trying to make a play for the radio. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to. There are a lot of infantry nearby. Bodie can save it for the Insurgents. As you hear Americans calling that the Insurgents have made it inside the hab.
Willing to do a fob run to Golf 5.
And the radio has bled out.
Factory and get us deeper inside the city on this side.
Can Bodie McBoatface at least get a little bit of payback for that losing that radio? Nearly 100 ticket difference now between the two teams. And he can't. Good hold by Neromka on that stairwell. Now Hosty. You can hear him say, there's another one. Good comms. They hear the pitter-patter of Insurgent feet. Oh, he's just going straight for the revive.
Yo, their BAMP is being one man. You can...
He's going to die instantly. Underhands the grenade, and he has to bail.
There's a scout vehicle up by us.
Insurgents still trying to spill into the compound that they lost. And Hosty somehow survives, but he's given his team some time. Neromka turns the corner just in time to see Hosty pushing the stairwell. Insurgents, some good fights over the buildings here. Zet and Brofo have managed to get themselves back alive. Grenades now tossing over on Love, Sad Potato, Neromka. Loves goes down. Good AK shots from Kilo.
I'm going to hit my rally. We're going to move to my move mark because I think we're losing the fob back in Echo 5 as well.
Oh, and ROC breaks his legs, just jumps off the roof and dies from fall damage. Neromka, he trades with Brox, and now it's just Sad Potato. And Kilo notices that Neromka is down. But hold on a second. BMP taking a lot of shots from the autocannon. BMP pops, but now the IED bike. Oh, it might roll in. And it still does. Incredible IED bike, driverless, rolls just next to the Bradley and still takes it out. BMP goes down, Bradley goes down, IED crew deleted. And the Americans cannot get away from these IEDs. Massive plays from the Insurgents.
That was fucking epic. I wish I recorded
that. Don't worry, dude. I got it.
Dead or alive.
I like how he can still appreciate how insane that was. But massive, massive plays. Oh my gosh. That's just the type of stuff you see in squad and you just kind of say, hell yeah. 166 tickets to 86. And the Insurgents have managed, they did lose the market fob, but they are keeping that position up. And now Green Zone is very well and truly under siege. Insurgents, it might have actually done them a favor, forced all the spawn from the north side, and they're now pushing them in. Americans, they only have one spawn as well, so they're kind of getting fishbowled, or they do have one that's completely...
North fob
oh my goodness, actually. Hold on, we're going to take a look at this real quick.
Up there.
This is a huge, huge mistake by the Americans. They're putting fobs in places they really shouldn't be, and they're getting the Insurgents back in the game. Insurgents not only killing all of the Americans up here, but they're now digging down this radio. It's going to go on bleed out. There is no reason for this fob. There is nothing within hundreds of meters, no active objective, no point for this fob, and instead you're going to lose probably 30 tickets when it's all said and done. And now the Insurgents are the only ones who can spawn close to the objectives. This is an American fob right here, center of your screen, and that means all the Americans, they either have to spawn main or they have to spawn on this fob, which isn't even next to an objective, in order to run in, because the fob on Green Zone is overrun. Americans, if they lose Green Zone, Insurgents could have a massive comeback here. Fragmentation flies on the opposite side of door.
Friendly. Fucking idiot.
I'm calling friendly, but I don't think he realized there was an American on the corner shooting Bodie. 145 tickets to 78. The Insurgents, I still see them treating themselves. There's like a mentality as door. Oh my goodness, Vanka with a huge turn. Door just somehow didn't mop him up. But did they clear the hab? No, not yet. Insurgents are still all over it. You just have a couple of Americans now on the roof. Actually, I think only one. No, Absy as well up top. And Love, so you have 3 in total. And this is where the radio is. We'll see it through the buildings. Very odd location here. But Sky Soul has pretty much barricaded himself in to protect from it. Carl Gustav.
Oh, good.
Firing from the top deck here. And Insurgents, they have officially cleared out the eastern side, just Dome Baba out left, and that's not really going to do much. So Americans, they need to do something, and I'm not seeing too many respawns. Maybe they're all going from main. They need to figure out a new... We got a couple Matt V's as well coming in. So we'll see what they do. But the Insurgents... Here you go. It's a little peekaboo. You might even want to dig this radio down.
Someone's behind here on.
Oh, he actually swapped to his shovel. So if they dig it down, he can dig it back up. That's incredible, actually. If they dig the hab down, that's one thing. But saving the radio might be a big play later on. But I have a feeling Sky Soul, the smart thing to do is just dig the radio down. Now you have a shovel battle.
But I do believe you're running into armor.
The shovel battle begins. Jazz Aim and Sky Soul
Yeah, hold on.
shoveling each other.
Running into armor near 7, unless it was down the road. Did they take it out?
100 tickets to 73.
I didn't see that. I think there is armor up there.
Is that you copy? Guys, there's the active tank on that road.
Oh, this is too funny. Now, can Sky Soul give his team some time for reinforcements? And he might. Sky Soul is doing what he can because now the Matt V's are coming to the rescue once again. Can they save it? Americans doing everything they can to keep themselves in the game. Matt V's, they do take a lot of damage. Infantry spilling out the sides here. Green zone is being secured just because of the amount of infantry on the point. Striker, I think, Matt V rather, gets engined on the outside as well. And that is the remote weapon system one. Very, very good for this type of situation where infantry can all just shoot down on your open top gunners. Really want to get that back in the fight. Sky Soul is still digging up this. This is too funny. Board of my, I want to say that they now have a sapper. Oh, and oh my, it's happening! To the rescue! Bodie McBoatface knocks him out! And Sky Soul has done it, at least for the moment. Blue 5 coming in, and they may have just saved the game, even if they lose the green zone. Another recap right back might just do it here. And hold on a second. T62 now rolling through, and it's their turn to try to turn the tide. T62 taking the same route that Matt V's just did a few minutes ago, but I don't actually think they can get into green zone because of the barriers that the Americans have built. They might be able to. Another IED kicks off in the distance. Doesn't look like it knocked out anything. T62. Americans created like a little bollard, actually, and so the T62 is going to be stuck out of here, and the Americans are slowly but surely trying to clear the green zone. Absolutely incredible from the American infantry here. See if there's any anti-tank below. No, there is not. Just a squad leader and an auto rifleman. But Insurgents, they now have the high ground again. I thought for a second there we had Bodie and a couple infantry pushing in. 69 tickets to 55, and with the cap here, Insurgents are going to leapfrog. And now, I mean, you pretty much have...
Get prone so they can shoot over you. Get prone so they can shoot over you.
Here you go, 68 tickets to 105. Insurgents take the lead. And Hosty's going to toss a grenade. Oh, there it goes. Sky Soul goes down. And Dog 1 is open. Insurgents breach. Radio is now going down. And that's a lot of infantry.
Too much in the stairs. We need to cover the east side steps.
Hab is just below. I'm not sure if the Americans are going to be able to do this in time. They now have 120 seconds. Or is it 80? Something I had adjusted. I think it's 80 seconds. They added 20 seconds to the normal minute timer. So 80 seconds to pick up this radio. And just based on the amount of infantry, Sky Soul nearly making a huge play. Blue 5 nearly coming in to the rescue. But just not going to do it in the end. And what we do have now is a T62 out the west getting, I think he's getting tracked.
Do we have any vehicles on the field, or are we transportless?
60 tickets to 98.
I don't think we got no loggies on the field.
And the Americans are not over just yet. Especially if the Insurgents lose this T-62. This is unnecessary. No reason to be here if you're an American or if you're an Insurgent tank. Just giving the team an opportunity to kill you and lose those tickets. So 53 tickets to 87. What an absolute fight for the radio here. And that goes down. So another 20 tickets lost. 32 tickets. The Americans finally look to be down and out of green zone. And with the current map position and the stream of infantry, we can really see what seemed like such good comms earlier. Really no want to set up a second closer fob. You can see even right now it has been very few command comms on what to do. And if they had gotten maybe they were trying to get a fob up here, but if they had gotten a fob even by Al-Qadra or somewhere over here to get back into green zone, they would have helped. And, you know, that 10, 15 minutes ago, completely able to change the trajectory of this game. But now as the Mat Vs are going to get mopped up, that's going to be another 5 tickets, down to 19 tickets. I see any other vehicles that are laying around, easy to pop. I think there's another one out east. As an Insurgent Humvee. It's transport here, so there's plenty of tickets out on the field. And a number of infantry as well down.
What are we doing?
That the Insurgents... Is there a baby playing squad?
Panda.
Dark Sand board off my running on out, and they do hear that transport, but nothing to use to kill it there. As a Logi will now get mopped up by light anti-tank. I'm not sure if he even has the ammo for it, but if they are, oh, it's a fragmentation round. That's why it's not doing anything. Oh, never mind. Maybe a C4 or something? Oh yeah, Bodie McBoatface dropping the C4 on that Logi, and now 13 tickets. Fantastic game from both sides. I would have put the Insurgents down and out early on, but Americans just not able to take advantage of their good map position. They lost 3 vehicles to IEDs. That last IED, I think, really turned the tables. Sky Soul doing his best to save that radio, as well as Blue 5 trying to come in with the cavalry at the end. But just too much freedom given to the Insurgents to come back from an early loss. And, well, I thought we were going to hop on over to the Americans and hear probably the best comms we ever have heard, but no. And it was just maybe a couple high-speed squad leaders really balling out here, and, you know, credit to them. But in the end, just not going to do it. 10 tickets to 80. I mean, something can still happen. I want to say, you know, I've seen crazier things. Not a command asset from either team in form of mortar barrage or... Oh, well, there's a command squad. Not sure what they're doing. But Artie would have been very helpful. Airstrike. Literally anything. Bodie McBoatface goes down. And let's see. Yeah, there's 4 tickets left, and I'm already seeing 4, 5, 6 infantry laying down in the dirt here for the Americans. 3 tickets to 73, and that cap at green zone really solidifying the win for the Insurgents. A little too little too late for the Americans. But overall, really, really good game, and Insurgents successfully recapture their city, Fallujah. Absolutely love it in Invasion with Insurgents and Americans, but Random Advanced and Secure are always feels like a toss-up, but this team managed to clutch it out here. Last ticket will go down, and there it is, 71-0.
We've lost the battle.
See that timeline, and that is going to be hard to swallow for the Americans. Absolutely dominate early on, and just could not get themselves out of the hole from the map position. A couple lost radio, a couple lost vehicles, and that was that. GG's. GG's.